Your trusted colleague just stabbed you in the back. Again. You gave them another chance after the first time. You believed their apology. You thought they learned their lesson. Big mistake. Marcus Aurelius knew something most people miss. Some people don't make mistakes. They show you who they really are. And if you keep forgiving them, they'll destroy your career and drain your life. Today you're learning about 7 types of people who see forgiveness as weakness. 4 workplace predators hunting your success. 3 personal vampires feeding on your kindness. Plus the simple system that protects you from all of them. But first, can you spot these people in your life right now? Let's find out. Workplace predators, types 1 to 4. These 4 types are actively trying to destroy your career. Here's how to spot them. Type 1, the emotional bully. You know this person. They get loud when you challenge them. Everyone walks on eggshells around them. Their anger feels dangerous and unpredictable. Here's their trick. They explode, create chaos, then apologize. You forgive them because you're professional. Then they explode again. Why does this work? Because their anger gets results. Watch your next meeting. They'll embarrass you in public, make you feel responsible for their emotions. That's not leadership. That's control through fear. Your move? Stay calm. Document everything. Never apologize for their reactions. When they rage, you stick to facts. Remember, volume isn't power. Control is. Type 2, the manipulative peer. This colleague seems helpful while secretly undermining you. They're masters at information warfare. Here's how they operate. They hide important info until the last minute. Offer help with hidden costs. Ask casual questions, then use your answers against you later. Sound familiar? In one-on-ones, they play people against each other. They tell you what Sarah said about your project. Then tell Sarah what you said about hers. They create office wars while playing innocent. Spot their pattern in meetings. They ask questions that make you look bad. Volunteer for the glamorous work. Dump the boring stuff on others. Your defense? Get everything in writing. Copy others on important emails. Share information on a need-to-know basis only. Type 3, the rumor spreader. This person destroys reputations through gossip and lies. They always know the latest drama. They ask leading questions to get dirt on you. Here's their method. They share other people's secrets to build fake trust with you. Plant doubts through innocent comments. Frame destruction as concern for your well-being. Ever notice how they operate? They'll make comments that hurt your reputation. Reference conversations that may not have happened. Turn your workplace into a battlefield. Your protection? Gray rock method. Give them nothing to work with. Never share information about coworkers. When rumors start, address them directly, not through the gossip network. Type 4, the credit thief. This person steals your work and ideas. They suddenly become experts in your area right before big presentations. They present your solutions without giving you credit. Watch their pattern. They take ownership when you're not around. Call your ideas team efforts when the boss asks. Position themselves as the brain behind your success. Notice this in project cycles? They stay quiet during brainstorming, then emerge as the voice of the winning idea. They volunteer to present your group's work to leadership. Your shield? Document everything with timestamps. Copy stakeholders on key emails. Send recap emails after important talks. Create proof that shows your ideas came from you. Now here's what's even scarier. These same manipulation tactics show up in your personal life too. Personal life. Destroyers. Types 5 to 7. These 3 types destroy your personal life by weaponizing your kindness. Type 5. The guilt manipulator. This person turns every conversation into a test of your character. They use emotional blackmail to control your decisions. Here's their signature move. You set a boundary? They make it about their pain. You say no? They remind you of their sacrifices. You limit contact? You're abandoning them in their darkest hour. See the pattern? Everything becomes about their suffering. Your promotion reminds them of their career struggles. Your vacation shows your privilege while they're drowning. Your happiness makes them depressed. They turn your kindness into their personal ATM. They remember every favor you got, forget every boundary you set. Your response? Hold firm without explaining why. Don't make their emotions your problem. Schedule when you're available instead of responding to every crisis. Type 6. The energy vampire. This person drains your mental and emotional energy without giving anything back. They live crisis to crisis while making their problems your emergencies. How do they work? Every conversation centers on their latest disaster. They never ask about your challenges. Call during your work time with urgent problems that could wait. Notice their style? They always take, never give. Remember your availability for their crises, but forget your birthday. Expect immediate responses while taking days to reply to you. Watch their patterns. They create the same problems over and over. Ask for advice they never use. Want support without changing anything. Your protection? Set time limits on talks. Don't solve their repeated problems. Schedule your availability instead of responding to every emergency. Their poor planning doesn't create your crisis. Type 7. The boundary violator. This person ignores your limits and personal space. They make you feel guilty for having standards, while slowly destroying your ability to enforce them. Here's their method. They forget your number. Push until you give in, then act like your yes was your original answer. Show up uninvited and act hurt when you don't welcome them. See their escalation? When you deny a request, they increase pressure through guilt or logic. Use phrases like, "just this once," and "it's not that big a deal," to make your boundaries seem unreasonable. Watch how they handle your digital limits. Text when you asked for calls. Call when you requested texts. Contact you during off-limits hours, then act like your boundary was unclear. Your response? Consequences happen immediately. Use the broken record technique when they argue. Create boundaries they can't accidentally cross. Stop explaining why your limits exist. Boundaries aren't negotiations. But here's the million-dollar question. How do you protect yourself from all 7 types without the drama? Your strategic detachment protocol. Here's your simple system to protect yourself without emotional exhaustion. Recognition phase. Trust patterns over apologies. Actions show character. Words show strategy. These people will reveal who they are through consistent behavior, not isolated incidents. Watch for repeat offenses after sincere apologies. Write down behavioral patterns to beat emotional manipulation. Your memory gets clouded by their explanations, and your hope that people change. Written records don't lie. Notice how they treat others when they think you're not watching. Their behavior toward waiters, assistants, and people who can't help them reveals their true character. Believe that evidence over their performance for you. Boundary implementation. Create distance without drama or explanation. You're not punishing them. You're protecting your position. For workplace predators, limited info sharing, documented communications, strategic unavailability. Share only what they need for projects. Copy stakeholders on important exchanges. Schedule your availability instead of responding to urgent requests immediately. For personal destroyers, less contact, surface-level conversations, protected personal time. Move from daily to weekly contact. Keep talks focused on logistics, not emotions. Guard your evenings and weekends like they're gold. Stop trying to change them or hoping for different behavior. Your energy is limited. Use it on people and projects that give positive returns. Long-term protection. Build systems that prevent future exploitation. Find trusted advisors who can spot manipulation when you're too close to see clearly. Create accountability for your own boundary enforcement. Remember this: forgiveness doesn't require continued access to your life. You can release anger without providing unlimited second chances. You can wish them well from a distance. Your mindset shift happens here. Your time and energy are limited resources requiring careful management. Some people earn trust through consistency. Others reveal they can't be trusted through patterns. Focus on what you control, your responses and boundaries, not their behavior. That's real power. You're not fighting. You're facilitating your own strategic advantage. Executive by day, Stoic always.